Hey guys, I'm Mike. Welcome back here to Bodine Farms and Meat Market. And today we're going to talk about some of our pigs here. So we've been pasture raising pigs since we started the production here on this farm. And so far that has worked good for us, and our end results have been good. Our customers have enjoyed our meats, and we've had good reviews with it. So the one thing that we've been trying to do is just adapting and changing different things to make things work for us here on the farm, and utilizing the land the best that we can, and trying to build back our land the best that we possibly can. But there's always obstacles when it comes to pasture raising animals, and especially with pigs. So unless you're grazing pigs over huge amounts of property, anybody who raises pigs knows that once that grass is gone and they work through that pretty quickly, they start tearing things up and they root and things like that, which is fine and dandy. That's what they're supposed to do. And so there's those types of things. You've got some weather problems that we all get to deal with raising things out and on pasture and stuff. But there's so many good benefits of it all, and that's why we do it. And so we don't want to take from that. But again, we're looking to do a little experimental run. We're gonna raise pigs in a deep bedding setting, and it's been happening for people have done this for years. And the benefits of this is that basically we're looking to control the litter, controlling what we're putting down in the litter. So we're going to start off with a carbon base, and our carbon base is going to consist of wood chips and straw to start off with. And there's a lot of things we can do with that. So the idea of deep bedding, we're going to be in a three-sided barn here that has openings at the tops, and the whole front of it's open, and so we get a really good airflow through this barn. It's a very big space, so it's there's plenty of room for pigs to run around here in this thing. So we're not really we're not having any kind of stocking density issues with that as far as putting big pigs in under roof. So the idea with this is we want to keep our products as consistent as we have been. So there's a couple different ways that we're going to go about that. And so with deep bedding here, we're going to control what we're going to put down as a carbon base, and then from there what we're going to do is we're going to mix in different forages into the litter, which is going to encourage the pigs to root, and it's going to help aerate the litter that they're on, and basically at the end of a cycle here, it's going to give us a very good compost that we'll be able to utilize on our fields and our gardens and things like that. So that's that's the benefit that we see out of it. And different things that we're going to use to stimulate that is going to be we're going to use some field peas that we're going to mix into it, which have already been fermented, so the pigs go nuts over that stuff. So we'll sprinkle some of that we'll sprinkle some of that down into the litter. That'll encourage them to continue to root. The bedding pack is going to be deep, so it's going to give plenty of room for them to be digging in and moving material around and doing what pigs do. So these the pigs are going to be up and about, and they're going to get a chance and opportunity to continue doing what they have been doing. So so we've got that. We've got corn that we'll utilize in a couple different ways. We'll have corn caps at some point. We'll actually have the whole stalk with different things like that, so we'll be able to put in corn solids type thing, and then so we'll be able to put all that kind of stuff in. And then the other thing that we're thinking about doing is going ahead and actually using some grass clippings and things. So maybe looking at getting one of these sweepers, and when we go ahead and cut grass around here, maybe just take a half hour or so, go around, sweep up some fresh clippings, put in there. What they don't eat becomes another carbon base, and what they do eat, we utilize that for feed. So the idea around this whole thing is we're going to make it work for us, and in the end we're going to keep continuing to control. So instead of having pigs moving through pastures that eventually become dirt, Now with this project here, you know, whether it's day to day, whether it's on a weekly basis, a bi-weekly basis, we'll see how that goes. You know, we can continue to add things into the litter that is going to, you know, it's just going to keep the pigs rooting. It's going to keep them up. Again, aerating that soil and things like that. So it's just going to continuously give the pigs something to be eating and foraging on, rooting around for, and doing all the things the pigs like to do, which, you know, is going to encourage all that movement and, you know, in the end, hopefully give us a very good result. So all of our pastures are still intact though. So if this experiment doesn't go the way I want it to, and we see things head the opposite way, we're just going to go right back to what we were doing. And in fact, it's possible that we may even put these up against each other at some point, just to kind of see how it all works out. You know, I know here through records that we do, you know, the good early spring. So, you know, coming out of winter, getting into that spring, all the way up into, you know, up into the point where it starts to break and get really hot. You know, that period of time there, you know, our pigs grow the best. We put on more weight gain during that time. And then, so, you know, as summer hits and the months get hotter, you know, and this is out on pasture, what I'm describing here. As the months get hotter, pigs will lay down more. You know, they won't get up to eat as much. They will drink more, so, you know, water weight's free. But they get a little bit lazier, you know, during the summer and the hot months and things like that. And so during that period of time, pigs, you know, our pigs take longer to grow during that time. So then we get back into, so we go from summer to fall, and from summer to fall, you know, before it breaks cold, so at the end of the summer there, and before winter, that period of time, we go back into, you know, getting the best production as far as feed conversions and things like that go. You know, so we go back into you know, it takes a little bit less time to actually finish the hogs out during that time. And then, so we get to the point where we're in the winter time, and wintertime pigs put on weight. But if you compare it to how much food that they're eating, you know, our feed conversion, so, you know, what they're eating compared to what they're putting on, because in the wintertime, you know, they're eating to put on weight, you know, that energy, and they're actually burning that energy, you know, because it's cold outside. So when they're, you know, maybe when they're shivering, or their body temperatures, you know, their body temperatures are working to keep up and things like that, you know, that burns calories, and your feed conversion during the winter time is not as great. So again, with this project here, you know, the whole idea is that in the summertime, this thing is shaded, there's a lot of air, you know, we're not going to deal with the sun on them, so it should keep these pigs more active, actually. And then, you know, so maybe we can kind of smooth this out. You know, maybe we don't have as much change in the variation as far as our weather and our months, how we go. We might have a little bit more consistency here. So, you know, during the summertime when it's really hot, maybe this building is cooler, and it you know, and encourages the pigs to get up and eat more, and, you know, maybe we get a better feed conversion out of that in the summertime. And then the same thing would go for the wintertime. So if we can actually create a good bedding, you know, during our summer months, all through our summer months, I'm thinking that it's possible that we can actually carry that litter into the wintertime. And, you know, when that litter is working and it's composting and things like that are helping, you know, it creates heat. So in the wintertime, you know, basically that bedding is going to create a heat on its own, and should help keep the pigs more comfortable even during the winter months. So, and again, also keeping that strong air directly off of them in the cold weather, the elements of the cold, the snow, and all that good stuff too. So again, we're not going to, you know, we're not looking to reinvent the wheel here, but we are looking to see if we can improve. You know, we're going to give this a try. If it's something that we like and continue, and our products are good, and our customers' review is good, you know, it might be something that works for us. We're going to keep all of our pastures intact, so that, you know, if this doesn't go the way we want it to, we're just gonna cycle right back to what we were doing. But either way, even in this period of time, this is going to give some of the pastures that we have a little bit of time to rest, some extra time to rest. So we're going to get some benefit out of it either way. But stay tuned here with us, guys. If you haven't already liked our channel, go on and subscribe here to our channel, like our page, find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, Bodine Farms and Meat Market. Stick with us. We're going to get back here. We're going to start putting this bedding in, and we're going to show you actually how it's going to end up. And then we're going to get some pigs in it. So let's get at it. All right, so we've got a three-sided structure here, okay, with like I say, it's got air, you know, the air can move in and out of the building and all that good stuff, and stuff like that. So we have installed 7-bar gate panels, and they are large gates. You know, like I say, just very easily came in, put an 1.5 inch metal pole right into the ground, put gate hinges on it, hung the fence on there, and you know, did the same thing here. And then we've gotten clamps. They're just they're 2-inch gate plate clamps that we have clamped on to secure the other side. And then what we're actually going to do on the 3rd bar is we're going to go ahead and run a 1-piece rope electric right around, just to keep the pigs from pressing up, and you know, they'll be scratching and everything else and all that good stuff. So there'll be plenty of area in here for them to go ahead and do that. And so that electric is going to kind of just keep them from testing out these panels. So to start off with, here we have our brower feeder, and this feeder here, it'll hold 2 tons of grower feed that we usually use. We built a base here just so that it gives the feeder a sturdy spot to be on, so that there's, you know, that the ground doesn't cave out from underneath of it or anything like that. So we're getting ready to go ahead, and we've got this in, we've got this all leveled, and we're going to go ahead and get all the litter back around and worked around here. So the first base of litter that we're going to use is wood chips. And so right now I've got roughly at least 10 inches of wood chips down on the floor, and that's going to be the starting of the base of our carbon. So this is one layer that we have down right now. Once we get everything done here with the feeder, we are going to go ahead and we are going to put another layer of straw down. And so that'll be our second form of carbon at the moment, and we're going to stick with that for right now to start off with. And then, like I say, we're going to mix some of our field peas in, and you know, we'll have some corn that'll get mixed in here with the litter, and we'll just go around and we'll just kind of sprinkle it within the litter, which will go ahead and stimulate those pigs to go ahead and root through all this. So, all right, so here's some of the field peas spread out, and these ought to actually stimulate some immediate you know, rooting around and things like that, because these have already been fermented. So this ought to kickstart everything pretty good. So we're going to put these down. We've got a couple bales of hay we're going to put down. We're going to put the straw down over top. All right, so we got our straw down, and we got the field peas all mixed in, and we've got 2 in here now we've brought in already, and now we're bringing the other load in. Alrighty. And we're going to let these guys enjoy their area. We're going to pull out, get this other gate bolted back together, and then give them some time, kind of settle in. We also got feet in our feeder here, which they'll find pretty quickly. Alright guys, so we went ahead, we got our pigs done for the day, got everything moved around. We did end up getting Ricky and Bullet moved out of their temporary trailer into the side lot there where the pasture is. And that's where they're going to stay for a while until we get their room built on the other side over there. So we're it's about 5 o'clock, and we're going to go ted some hay. So we're going to change some gears and keep going. So we've got some hay down, needs to get tedded. We also have some oats that we need to get cut. Probably cut them tomorrow. So kind of got to stop everything we're doing right now. You know, when hay's ready to go, it's ready to go. So we're losing our window here of opportunity. I've pretty much taken all the time that I could to get worked on our projects, and now I got to step away. So we're hooked up to the 5075 with last year's brand new turbo tedder, and this thing has been a lifesaver. I love it. Little 4-star, and works really good. So we're going to get out here to the field, and we're going to get started out here and get this hay tedded up, and hopefully tomorrow get some oats cut. So we'll see how it all goes. So to everyone out there watching our channel, I just wanted to say thank you. If you're out there watching and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I'm going to give you a chance right now to go ahead and do that. Give us a thumbs up. And so today, to leave you with this episode, we're going to show you some good baby fun here. Again, guys, thank you for coming along with us here. My name's Mike here at Bodine Farms and Meat Market, and we love having you.